All right, how's the volume, guys? Are we okay? Yeah, it's not too loud. It's good? Okay. All right, we're just gonna start by tapping our toes. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our Tabata workout, which means 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and we're just gonna alternate between 2 exercises for 8 rounds. Heels up, right, left. So we're gonna wind up doing each exercise for 4 rounds. Four, 3, heels to the front. We're gonna press. Nice, good chest press. Shoulders are relaxed. And we're thinking our elbows are a little bit lower than our shoulders at an angle. Tap it side. We're gonna open and close. Fanning ourselves off. We're in the desert, it's hot. At 8, 7, 4, 3, toes to the back. We're gonna drive the elbows back. So squeeze the shoulder blades and think about trying to get those elbows past parallel. 4, 3, inner thighs in the front. We're gonna kick a soccer ball off the inside of our foot. And we're gonna add a little reach. So this is our hip. 4, 3, we're gonna dig it. So we're going to just turn it in. So this is very small. We don't want to do a whole body turn. We're just turning that hip in a little bit. Good. 4, 3, step touch, right, left, side together, side together. Start to roll the shoulders. We're gonna add a little brain component today. I know you're excited. It's not that bad. All right, double it up. 2 right, 2 left. Good, we're gonna change the arms, front, front. Change the arms, side, side. Good. 4, 3, 2, here's our change. Arms are going to be front, side, front, side. If you want to make this just a little bit harder for the last 4, make it a grapevine. 2, good, wood chops right in the center. Up and back. Nice and tall. We're hinging at our hips. So we're just thinking push our hips back like we're closing the car door. 2, good, high right, low left. High right, low left. Grab the seat belt, buckle it at your hip. So start slow. We are getting a little torso rotation here. 2, we're gonna reverse it. Low right, high left. Now we're taking off the seat belt on the other side. 4, 3, 2, good. Forward step and reach. Forward step and reach. So working on our weight shifting, precursor to lunges. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna add a reach across the body. So right foot forward, reach to the right. 4, 3, 2, all right, side step and reach. Here we go, side step and reach. We're gonna add an open and a close of the fingers. Like we're grabbing something off of the table. All right, good. Take it back. Open and close at the chest. Elbows are a little bit soft. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take the arms reaching up overhead, stepping back, reach. 4, 3, 2, take the feet hip width apart. We're gonna squat it down and up, staying nice and tall. So notice my chest is still lifted. I'm just squatting down, like I wanna get a little closer to the ground. 2, slow it down a little deeper, down, 2, up, 2. So like we're trying to get our backside closer to our heels. Watch our knees. Bring it up, last one. Good, we're gonna jog it out right here. So jog, nice easy march, pumping the arms. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, jumping jacks, out and in. So low impact, option 1 is here. Option 2, more side stepping. Option 3, full jacks. 4, 3, heel kick jog. So option 1 here. Option 2, low impact, nice big hamstring curls. Adding a reach and pull. 8, 7, 4, 3, skaters, side, side, side step with a little tap. Try to do a little cross behind, like we're skating down the rink. 8, 7, 4, 3, good, march it out. Step touch, grab a drink of water, turn on that fan if you need to. All right, so Tabata, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. We're gonna do 20 seconds of squats, 10-second rest, 20 seconds overhead presses, and we're just gonna alternate between those 2 exercises for a total of 8 rounds, so you'll get 4 of each. You can swap weights in between. It's a quick transition, but it's there. So we're gonna go ahead, decide if you wanna use weights for the squats. It's quick. We have 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. We've got our squats. So I'm just gonna do body weight this round. So you decide, and it's gonna seem very quick, but we're only doing 2 exercises back to back, and it adds up. So the first couple rounds will feel pretty good. The last couple rounds, you might feel a little bit more fatigue. 2, 1, good. Grab weights for overhead presses. If you're having a lot of shoulder pain today, do this body weight or do side raises instead, or front raises. Good, time is on. So nice, good overhead presses. As we do our overhead press, keep our ribs and our hips tucked. Don't be tempted to arch that back to get your arms straight overhead. Elbows in for a better shoulder position for shoulder issues. Elbows can go out. Good, set it down. Getting ready for our squats. Round 2, I'm grabbing weights this time. 3, 2, 1, good, down and up. So think about your foot position. Wherever your toes go, your knees need to follow, so we don't want to let the knees knock in, and a lot of times they tend to do that on the way up. Little wider stance, toes turned out, might make it a little easier for you. Good, bring it up, shake it out, switch your weights if you need to. We're gonna go for round 2 of our shoulder presses. 2, 1, good, reaching up. Pain-free range of motion, so maybe your range of motion, you stop here. That's okay. You can take it out a little bit so that you're at an angle. It's not straight out to the side. It's just kind of 30 to 45 degrees in front. Option, yes, you can take it out. Good, bring it down. Round 3. It's gonna seem like a long rest period because our work period is kind of short. 2, 1, good, down and up. Nice and tall. Think about picking up those suitcases or the grocery bags, whatever you have. Squats are very practical. We use them a lot in our daily lives. So push through those heels, squeeze the glutes. Good, bring it up. Short rest. You can keep those feet moving if you'd like, but we're just gonna alternate upper body and lower body the whole class. Good, nice, good reach. So if overhead is uncomfortable, you're welcome to do a front raise. We're gonna do side raises in the next round. So we'll just keep doing our fronts if that feels better than going overheads today. 3, 2, and 1. Good, short rest. We're gonna go through our last 2 rounds of squats and overhead presses. Good, time is on. I'm just changing my arm position So now instead of picking something up, I'm carrying something. Good, 10 seconds to go. So chest is lifted, nice and tall. 2 and 1, good. Short rest. Getting ready for those overhead presses. 3, 2, 1, good. Pick your arm position. So forward facing, little bit at an angle, or open out to the sides. Whatever you pick, shoulders are relaxed, so we don't want to let the arm come up and that shoulder pop up by our ear. They stay relaxed. 2 and 1, good. Set it down. Super quick drink if you need it. Getting ready for the next round. We have lunges and we have side raises, so kind of a double whammy for shoulders. So for lunges, if you're not able to do lunges right now, you can do a split squat where one foot is in front of the other. So you're getting emphasis on one leg versus the other. So we have our lunges. 3, 2, 1. Good. So I'm alternating. If you want to do all one side and then the next round do the other side, you can. Since it's such a short period, if you want to get a little extra on those legs. If you're having to do the single leg squat or that split squat, you're going to have to do one leg and then the other. Good, bring it up. So I might do a couple rounds alternating, and then the last 2 rounds I'll focus on one leg. Good, side raises, out to the side and back down. If you want to make it a little easier, bend those elbows, pour the milk jug. Yes? Good. So this is a shorter lever. Your weight stays close, makes it a little easier for you to do. Good, bring it down. Getting ready for our lunges. If you're doing that split squat, you can do the same leg or you can do the other one. Good, time's on. Whatever's gonna make it easier for you to remember. So this is my second round where I'm gonna alternate. And then the last few rounds, I'm going to do 1 round right leg, 1 round left leg. 2 and 1. Good. Short rest. Getting ready for those side raises. 3, 2, 1. Good. So option, palm facing forward. Yes? Yes. Palm facing down works too, if it feels okay for your shoulders. Option 3 is just a nice, good pour the milk jug. If your arms are getting tired, alternate right, left. Good, bring it down. All right, next round, I'm doing all one leg. If you want to keep alternating, go right ahead. Good, time is on. So I'm going to stick with one leg this round. Get a little bit more emphasis on this one. A little more time under tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up. All right, side raises. Also an option for your side raises. Time is on. Do the hug. Do the hug. They call this scapular plane because your arms are at a bit of an angle. So this is an option as well. You can still alternate. I probably went a little heavier than I should have on weights for this round, but that's okay. So I'm going to alternate. Good, bring it down. Getting ready for our lunges. Last round lunges, last round side raises. 2 and 1, good. So now I'm back to my lunges and I'm switching sides. So last round I did right, this round I'm doing left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. If you're starting to feel shoulder discomfort, drop the weights and just do these as range of motion. Good. Time is on. So I'm just going to quick demonstrate. If you need to, palms forward, just do a nice, good range of motion drill and don't worry about weights. Yes? Always an option. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, shake it out. Set it down. Super quick drink of water. Moving on to the next pair. So, next pair of exercises. Stiff-legged deadlift. So shoulders down and back in your back pocket. Push the hips back and then continue to bow to about your knees. Then you squeeze the glutes to come back up. And then we have rows. We have rows. So deadlifts in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice, good deadlifts. So this is another one where we can practice picking up a package. Our chest is lifted. Sometimes we're very tempted to collapse in at the chest because we think we have to get to the floor. Try to think of this as a stretch versus a flexibility touch the floor. Good. Let's get one more in there. All right. We're going to do rows. I'm just going to do palms facing in for this first round. Good. Nice. Good rows. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Feet hip width apart, or if it's more comfortable, you can do a split stance. But again, notice I'm not tucking my tail feathers and pulling straight up and down to my armpits. My chest is lifted. I'm in a deadlift position. Last one. Good. Bring it up. So I'm in a deadlift position. I'm staying tall. So we're wearing a towel. We've got to hold those arms close. Good. Here's our deadlifts so that we can keep that towel up. Or imagine you're trying to crack walnuts under your armpits, under your arms. Shoulders down and back. Should feel a little stretch in the hamstring. And then squeeze the glutes to stand up tall. Good. Last one. All right, getting ready for rows. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice, good forward fold. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice and tall. So this is one. Sometimes we're tempted to go really high and get that elbow up, and then that shoulder pops forwards. We want to keep that shoulder down and back. Good. Bring it up. All right, my challenge, the last 2 rounds, I'm going to do single leg deadlift. This is an option. You are not required to do so. Good. Your time is on. I want to get a little balance work today. This is not required. You are welcome to keep doing the regular deadlift with both feet on the ground, especially if your balance is a little off today. Or you can do this with no weight and work on a little balance here as well. Good. Bring it up. We're going to do our rows. Again, I'm going to do one side because I want to go a little heavier. Good. Our time is on. So I'm going a little heavier this round, so I'm only doing one arm. You can keep doing both arms, and you can alternate right, left. That's an option. I just don't want to unbury the rest of my weights from out of the sand dune over here. 2, 1. Good. Set it down. If you did single leg with me, we have to do the other side. Otherwise, both legs, nice good deadlift. Here we go. So bring it up. Now if you're not quite ready for the nice good leg lift, you can keep that toe down and have it act as a kickstand. Nice and tall. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it up. All right, rows. Last time. Again, I'm doubling up my weights, so I'm doing one arm only. Good. Time is on. Feel free to keep doing both arms. And if you start getting a little tired, alternate. Right then left. Or even take a little bit of a break, and again, body weight only. Squeeze those shoulders. You should be able to feel the muscle you're working even if you don't have weights in your hands. Good. Go ahead and bring it up. Set it down. Super quick drink of water. We're going to move on to the next round. So next round, we have plie squats and we have bicep curls. So plie squats. We have a wider stance and our toes are turned out. We're kind of duck-footed. We stay very tall. We let our knees open out to the side and stand back up again. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good, plie squats. So this is channeling our inner ballerina, down and up. So things to keep in mind, if you've got your toes really turned out, but your knees are pushing forwards, you may need to turn those toes in as well. So they don't have to be as turned out as mine are. Last one, bicep curls. Here we go, getting ready, grabbing our weights, nice and tall, just bring it in. So something to think about, a lot of times I have people that bring their arm in front and kind of squeeze their chest together. Think about squeezing the back together instead, like you're resting your elbow on the side of your hip. Good, last one. All right, nice and tall. Option, you can hold weights wherever you would like. Good, time's on. Down and up. You can hold them at your shoulder. You can hold 1 or 2 down in front. You can even just rest them on your hips if you want to. But we're thinking about tucking our tail feathers a little bit. Less forward fold on these squats than on a traditional squat. Good, last one. All right, let's bring it up. You can stay in your plie position if it's comfortable. 2, 1, good. Nice, good bicep curls. So again, this is when we don't want to bring the arm up like we're trying to bring the weight over our shoulder. We're bringing it to our shoulder and then back down. I even find myself lifting that elbow forward a little bit. Think about squeezing or popping a balloon at your bicep. Good, bring it down. Getting ready for our plies. And it's fine if your plie is turned pretty forwards, right? Good, down and up. So this is all about our hip mobility. What is the range of motion of our hips? Because when we do a plie, if you look at a dancer, this is all their hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to do a different bicep curl. I'm going to do what I call a W curl. We're externally rotated. Good, time's on. So what I did is I squeezed my shoulder blades together to rotate my palms out to the side. So I'm keeping that shoulder blade squeezed, but I'm keeping that core tight so that I don't arch my low back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it down. Last round. Plies. And then our bicep curls. So check your foot position. Here we go. So down and up. How far you go is between you, your hips, your knees, and your ankles. So it can be a shallow one. But try going down just another inch or so, just a little bit farther, but not so far that we feel pain, right? 2 and 1, good. All right, biceps, pick your position. I'm gonna do a hammer curl. Good, I'm gonna do a hammer that rotates to a palm up. Alternating, or both arms at the same time. So just a nice, good curl. Still keeping the shoulder blades squeezed together, even though we're doing a traditional curl. Tall posture. Good, bring it up, set it down, grab a quick drink. That round seemed like it flew by. I don't know why. All right, next round, lateral lunges and tricep kickbacks. Lateral lunges, tricep kickbacks. So your option, no stepping, sit, bring it up, sit, bring it up. All right, 20 seconds, your time is on. So wide stance, again, toes are forward or just a little bit out, and we sit back like we're doing a single leg squat. So this is an option for you. Good, bring it up. tricep kickbacks, tricep kickbacks. So, shoulders away from the ears, little forward fold, elbows pointing back behind you. Nice, good kickbacks. Sometimes we get tempted to be really upright, but we want to make sure we don't accidentally make this a bicep curl. We just did those. Now we got to do the other side. So that nice, good forward fold helps. Good, go ahead and bring it up. Lateral lunges, round 2. Now this time you can add stepping if you'd like. Time is on. So you can add a step and bring it in, step and in. And it doesn't have to be a huge sit back because I don't want you bending over to look at the floor. I want you sitting back into a chair that's behind you. Good, last one. All right, tricep kickbacks. 3, 2, 1. Good, nice, good kickback. Now an option for you. For those of you that have happy shoulders, I'm just gonna demo. Yes, you can do an overhead press if you would like, but you're not doing an overhead press if you're smacking yourself in the face. All right, good, bring it down. Getting ready for those lateral lunges again. So you can do an overhead press, but if your shoulders are kind of sketchy, good, time's on. Keep doing your kickback, yes? So I'm doing a step, and this time I'm adding in a weight. You are welcome to keep the weight at your chest, or you can hold it down in the center like you're putting something down at your foot. Last one. All right, let's bring it up. Tricep kickbacks. I'm lightening my weights. I'm going to do a palms forward kickback. So palms are facing forwards. This one we really need to watch our shoulder blade position. So a lot of times if we don't have our shoulders squeezed, we're going out to the side. Squeeze the shoulders. Try to think about palms stay facing forwards. Good, go ahead and bring it up. All right, lateral lunges. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Good. So side step or just sit back, bring it up. Whatever we pick, we stay nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, last set of kickbacks. 3, 2, 1. Good. Pick your position, palms facing in or facing forwards. And I know sometimes we do a palm facing back like this, but if you watch what happens to the shoulder, it's not a stable position. It's not safe. And that's when we get hurt. And it doesn't feel good. Good. Last one. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up. Shake it out. There are times when you can do a palm down position, like if you're at a cable machine, no problem. But with dumbbells, we wind up kicking in our shoulder just to make room. Doesn't always work. So, last round. We're going to do standing crunches, and then we're going to do a standing Russian twist / mummy kick. So standing crunches. Arms can be at your chest or lightly behind your ears, but we do ribs closer to your hips. We do not do forehead to knee, all right? 20 seconds, 3, 2, 1, good. So think about a nice good exhale. Ribs are coming closer to your hips like you're sucking your belly button into the spine. So arms can be at your chest, they can be at your ears, but again, we don't want to crank on that neck and bring our chin to our chest. Good, last one. All right, standing Russian twist, mummy kick. We're just going to do a nice good mummy kick. Little rotation turn. Good, your time is on. It's okay if you don't touch your toes. Most of us probably will not be touching our toes. Keep in mind, we don't want to do this soft knee just to get our toe touch. Keep those legs straight. You can even just do an opposite shoulder to hip. Good. Bring it down. Standing crunches. So the mummy kicks are just a long lever. Good. Here we go. So just a nice, good standing crunch. Exhaling, bringing our thigh up to meet our elbow by bringing our hips to meet our ribs, hip to rib cage. Nice, good exhale. Tighten the tummy, every lift. Good, shake it out. Back to our mummy kicks. So again, I want straight legs for those mummy kicks. So if you're doing the mummies, you can see my knee stays straight. If that's uncomfortable, just do a standing rotation. So use knees instead of straight legs. So our torso stays tall. We don't want to bow forward, right? We're trying to bring, good, last one. Bring our toes and our hands together. Think like a crocodile mouth. Crocodile mouth. 2 and 1. Good, nice, good crunch. So a little standing ab work today. So it doesn't have to be very big. You don't even have to get your thigh parallel to the floor to get a nice good crunch. 2 and 1. Good, shake it out. All right, mummy kicks or shoulder to opposite knee. Here we go. So nice, good reach. You can even just keep the arms out straight if you prefer and do nice, good mummy kicks. So straight knee, because sometimes we wind up doing these and we get our hip flexors. We want to try to use our tummy, little pelvic tilt. Last one, good. Shake it out. One more round. Our wonderful standing crunches. Good, here we go. So nice, good standing crunch. You can even just have your hands on your shoulders, so you don't even have to have them on your head. Nice, good balance work. Keep it controlled and a little slow. 2 and 1. Good. Getting ready for our mummy kicks or our standing Russian twists. 3, 2, 1. Good. Little diagonal reach. Good. So this is another one where the mobility comes from our upper spine versus our low back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Walk it around. Grab a drink of water. All right. Just keep those feet moving. I'm going to do a little cool down and a little stretching. All right, let's just do some side stepping. Let's add some shoulder rolls, up, back, and down into your back pocket. All right, do 2, 2, and 2. I know I'm going the opposite direction, but it's okay. We're just cooling down, right? Just little steps, kind of cooling it down a little. All right, good. Heels to the front. Right here, heel. You can start to add just a little bicep curl. Being nice and relaxed and kind of lazy with this one. All right, toes to the back. Just a little squeeze. I'm going to turn just so you can see. I have a little forward fold. Just a little toe tap in the back. Squeeze in my glutes. 4, 3. All right, good. So easy march. We're going to do that standing mobility drill that requires a little bit of balance. So feel free to be near a wall, table, or chair if you need to be. You're going to want to be sideways to it versus having it in front of you. So we're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to pull that right leg up, and you can grab behind the thigh or in front of the knee, and we want to stay nice and tall. Good. Now we're going to try without touching the ground to grab the ankle and pull the toe back. And it's okay if you can't. Just do your best. Good. Now we're going to bring it in front, and I want you to step over a garden gate. So open big. Big step over a garden gate. And then we want to step back over the garden gate again. Good. The leg that was stepping, you're going to cross it behind and over to the other side of your foot. It's okay if it's not perfect like this. You just want to get them crossed and close together. Nice and tall. We're going to reach for the toe on the back foot. So we're pushing that hip out to the side. Legs stay straight. I know we're tempted to bend the knees. Keep the legs straight. This will also help us keep our head above our hearts. Good. We're going to stand up nice and tall, and we're going to just do a nice good chest stretch. So this is a little balance, but we're working mobility in our hip and low back as well. Good. Bring the arms down. Take a bigger step back, a bigger cross behind, so we're in a nice curtsy. Whatever leg is back, that arm reaches for the sky. So we should feel a nice good stretch right along our torso. Good. Go ahead and bring it up. Feet hip width apart. We're going to do a reverse toe touch. We're going to squat down as far as we need to grab our toes, or if you can't reach your toes, grab your ankles. Good. And we're going to straighten our legs as much as we can. You can see mine do not get perfectly straight. Good. We're going to release. We're going to walk our hands up. Deep breaths in. Pause halfway up if you need to. Let the blood figure out where it's going. And then finish coming all the way up. Good. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So nice and tall. We're going to pull that leg up. If you need to hold on to something, it's fine. This is our balance work. Little balance practice today. Good. Now we're going to try to grab that ankle, open that thigh back behind us. So less about heel to backside and more about opening up your thigh, keeping a neutral pelvis. Good. Let's go ahead, bring that foot up in front. Step over that garden gate as much as you can. Big step. Good. And then bring it back around to the front. Good. Now we're going to step back and we're going to cross behind and over to the other side. Legs are straight. We're working this IT band and our TFL, little muscle in the side of our hip. So keeping the legs straight is very important. Good. Bring it up nice and tall. Nice good chest stretch. Good. Release the hands. The leg that's in back. It's a bigger step back. Little bigger cross behind. Both of our feet are flat. Whatever leg is in back, that arm reaches for the sky. Nice good stretch in the side of our body. Good. Bring it together. Feet hip width apart, toes forward, reverse toe touch. So we squat to try to grab our toes or our ankle, whatever we can reach. And then we're going to straighten our legs best we can. And again, they don't have to go perfectly straight. Good. Release, and we're going to walk ourselves up. And again, stop halfway up if you need to, if you feel a little lightheaded. And then we bring it all the way up. Good. We're just going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Feet hip width apart. Good. We're going to take that right arm, give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. Good. Bring it down. Other side. Nice good pat on the back. Do a little bicep squeeze, and that'll help relax your tricep. Good. Bring it down. Shoulders away from the ears. Ear to shoulder. Opposite hand. Thumb to index, middle, ring, and pinky. Good. Bring it down. Ear to shoulder. Other side. Opposite hand. Thumb to index, middle, ring, and pinky. Good. Bring the head up. We're going to look to the right and hold it, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good, look to the left. Good, bring it in the center. Big breath in. One more. All right, you are all done. Woohoo! Yay!